What if I told you that you could hand your to-do list over to an AI and just walk away? I'm not talking about asking it questions or having a back-and-forth chat. I mean literally saying, hey, research these 10 competitors, analyze the data, build me a report, and download the file. And then, watch it actually do it. That's not the future. That is Manus AI. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to use it. From zero, starting right now. Welcome back. If you're new here, this channel is all about using cutting-edge AI tools to work smarter, not harder. In today's tool, it might be the most significant AI release I've covered in years. Let me give you the 30-second backstory. Manus AI launched in March 2025, built by a startup out of Singapore. Within weeks, it had a wait list of over 1 million people. Within months, Meta, yes, the company behind Facebook and Instagram, acquired it for over $2 billion. $2 billion. Why? Because Manus does something that ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini just don't do as well. While those tools answer your questions, Manus actually does your work. It's the difference between a GPS that tells you where to turn and a self-driving car that just takes you there. The name Manus comes from Latin and literally means hand. And that's the whole philosophy. It's not just a brain that thinks, it has hands that execute. In benchmark tests called GAIA, which measure how well AI handles real-world tasks, Manus scored an incredible 86.5%. That beat even OpenAI's own research models. That is extraordinary. All right, step 1. Getting in. And I want to be crystal clear here, because there are imposters out there. The ONLY official website is manus.im, mnmr.im. You'll see sites like manusai.io or manusai.com. Ignore them, avoid them. Official site only. When you land on the site, you'll either see an open registration, in which case just click Try Manus and sign up, or you might see a waitlist depending on when you're watching this. If you hit the waitlist, fill out the questionnaire. Honestly, most people get access within a few days to a few weeks. Once you're in, here's the welcome gift. You get between 1,000 and 1,500 free starter credits. Plus, you get another 300 credits that refresh every single day. So there is zero reason not to try this today. And before we do anything else, let me show you this interface. Because it looks a little different from anything you've used before. The Manus interface is split into 3 main areas. Let me walk you through each one. The left panel is your command center. It has your session history, the new task button, file attachments, and a feature called knowledge bases, which we'll get to later. In the center is where you talk to Manus. You have your main prompt box and the mode selector, chat mode or agent mode. The right panel is what I call Manus's computer. This is the part that will make your jaw drop. It's a live, real-time window showing exactly what Manus is doing. You can see it open websites, scroll through pages, run code, and analyze files. It switches between a browser view, a terminal view, and even a code editor view. No other mainstream AI tool shows you this level of transparency. You can literally watch your digital employee doing the work, step by step, in real time. Here's the mistake beginners make. They open Manus, type a question in chat mode, get a basic answer, and think, meh, it's just ChatGPT, and then they leave. Don't be that person. There are 2 completely different modes in Manus, and they do completely different things. Chat mode is for quick answers and brainstorming. It uses 0 credits, so it's completely free. It gives instant responses, just like a regular AI chatbot. Use this when you need a fast answer or want a plan before committing to a full task. Agent mode is where Manus comes alive. You give it a goal, and it plans, researches, executes, and delivers a finished result. It uses credits, but delivers professional quality output. Tasks can take anywhere from 5 minutes to 80 minutes, depending on the complexity. And while it works, you can go make a coffee. Seriously, a simple research task might use about 60 credits. A complex data analysis with a formatted report, maybe 300 credits. A full working web app, you're looking at 900 credits or more, but think about how long that would take you to build manually. Alright, let's do this. I'm going to show you how to run your first agent mode task, step by step. For this example, let's say you run a small coffee shop and you want to analyze your sales data. This is a real task that would take a human analyst hours. Let's see what Manus does. Step 1. Start a new task. Click New Task in the left sidebar and make sure Agent Mode is selected. If you have a data file, click Attach Files and upload it now. Step 2. Write your prompt. Here's the key. Manus works best when you give it context, not just commands. Think of it like briefing a freelancer on their first day. Here's a prompt that works beautifully. Analyze the sales data from the provided CSV file containing all transactions from my coffee shop. Generate a detailed sales report that includes 1. The best-selling products by frequency and total revenue. 2. Sales trends by time of day and day of week. 3. An evaluation of whether changing my opening hours would increase revenue. And 4. Clear charts and visualizations for each finding. Deliver this as a downloadable PDF report I can present to my business partner. Step 3. Watch Manus work. Click the Send button and shift your eyes to the right panel. You'll see Manus create a plan, showing you the exact steps it's going to take. Then it reads your file, writes Python code, executes it, creates charts, and compiles everything into a report. Step 4. Download your results. When Manus finishes, look for the download icon in the right panel. You can also see every file it generated, including the report and the charts. And just like that, a task that would have taken a human analyst 2 to 3 hours took Manus about 15 minutes. One of the biggest unlocks with Manus is knowing how to ask. Let me give you 3 ready-to-use prompt templates. First, for deep financial research, try this. Analyze the current state of the S&P 500 in light of recent global economic conditions. Using historical data on similar downturns, identify potential recovery scenarios and estimate a realistic timeline. Include historical comparisons and key economic indicators. Present as a downloadable report with charts, Manus will browse financial data and hand you a polished report in minutes. Second, for complete trip planning, use this. Plan a 15-day trip from Italy to Japan with a total budget of $10,000. Include suggested routes, hotel recommendations with price ranges, daily activities, transportation between cities, and cultural tips. Present everything as a downloadable travel handbook with maps and booking links. Your travel agent just became an AI. Third, for building a landing page, try this. Build a modern, responsive landing page for a new digital course called The Creator's Blueprint. Include a hero section with a strong headline and sign-up button, a benefits section with 6 feature cards, a 3-tier pricing table, a testimonials section, and a footer with social media links. Make the design clean and professional. Manus won't just write the code, it'll run it, check it, and deliver a downloadable file. Alright, these are the tips that power users know. Write these down. Tip 1. Brief Manus. Like a freelancer. The more context you give, the better the output. Always include background, constraints, and what a successful result looks like. Tip 2. Use the knowledge feature. In your profile, you can store custom information about you or your business. Manus automatically pulls in whatever is relevant, so you never have to re-explain yourself. Tip 3. Structure your prompts with lists. Numbered lists and bullet points dramatically improve the output. Tip 4. Use the free chat mode first to refine your approach before switching to the credit-based agent mode. And tip 5. If you see Manus get stuck in a loop, just type a new instruction to redirect it. You're in control the whole time. I'm going to be completely straight with you here, because the hype around Manus is real, but so are its limits. It cannot create accounts on your behalf, post to social media, or access paywalled content. It's also not a professional designer, so while the function is great, don't expect pixel-perfect aesthetics. Also be aware that it can make data processing errors, so always verify important analyses. It can't tell you in advance how many credits a task will use, so start small. Think of Manus as the most capable intern you've ever had. Extraordinarily talented and fast, but you still need to check their work. Here's what I want you to take away from this video. We're in the middle of a genuine shift in how work gets done. Not AI that talks about work, but AI that actually does the work. Manus is one of the earliest, clearest examples of that shift. The fact that Meta paid over $2 billion for it tells you everything you need to know about where this is going. The 300 free daily credits mean you can start experimenting today, with no financial commitment whatsoever. Go to manus.inem, sign up, run your first agent mode task, and drop your results in the comments. I want to see what you build. If this video helped you, smash that like button. It literally takes 1 second, and it helps this channel more than you know. Subscribe so you don't miss the next deep dive. And if you want my top 10 prompt templates for Manus AI, check the description. I'm linking the full list below. Thanks for watching.